What a game here in Logan, Utah. Our Geico difference makers. Devin Tompkins, 6 catches, 160 yards and a touchdown. The 160, a career high for him. Schuster off the play fake, and that ball is tipped.
And that's a good job of getting his hands up off the RPO. Because if he doesn't, that ball is going to be fit into the receiver, and it's a completion. And that's what they teach the defensive linemen or linebackers that's blitzing. Don't leave your feet. Get your hands up, tip the ball for tips and overthrows, and it could possibly be a turnover. Good job.
What will North Dakota draw up here? 3rd down, 13, trailing by 3. 4 for 8 on 3rd down tonight as the crowd gets in it.
And here they come. Utah State.
Schuster rolling, trying to find someone open, has to give it up to Skopna for a minimal gain. And they'll have to kick this one away.
And Schuster had to throw that one short. He had Justin Rice bearing down on him, and you can't hold on to that ball and take that hit. Good job of forcing the throw and getting him out of bounds and forcing the kick.
Couple of 3rd and long situations for North Dakota where Schuster's been forced to throw it underneath. Great coverage down the field.
And that's what you want to do on defense. You want to flush the quarterback. You want to locate the receiver, stay with him when he's scrambling, make him throw it short, and then be good tacklers.
North Dakota got a stop on their last defensive possession and need to do it again. On away, and it's hauled in just shy of the 20 by Jordan Nathan. Now to look at our Geico difference makers. We highlighted Devin Tompkins for Utah State. How about Tommy Schuster for North Dakota? 22 for 27, 267 yards, a touchdown and 1 pick.
I think we need to start calling Tommy Schuster Mr. Efficient. Last week he was 14 of 18 with only 4 incompletions, 183 yards and a touchdown. Today, 22 of 27 for 267 and a touchdown. Yeah, I think that we should change his name to Mr. Efficient.
Big drive here. Utah State wanting to tack on some more points. Ahead 27-24. And Bonner going to keep it this time, has a little bit of running room and goes down.
And that's something that's built into their offense. If you show a light box where you have 5 or 6 guys in there, they'll give him the green light to call a quarterback run. The running back becomes a blocker. He just has to read the right hole and get the yards.
See if they try to eat some clock here on this possession. It's Bonner. Quick throw high to Tompkins, who can't keep it. Solid defense there. Sam Robertson in there to knock it away from Tompkins.
And I was expecting him to come down with this ball. They rave about his ball skills. You see that? Go up, get the ball, put your body in harm's way. He's fearless on the field, man. I really like his game.
3rd and 6. I thought they might eat some clock, but then not shy in throwing the football. Bonner to throw again, looking for Tompkins, who makes the grab.
Need a 1st down? Go to Devin Tompkins. And you see it. He's been all over the field tonight. They can't play man, zone blitz. It doesn't matter what they play. He's always open.
Tompkins having himself a night. Another quick pass to Tompkins, but he's brought down quick. Sam Robertson once again with a physical play.
Yeah, probably went to him one too many times in this situation. Right? Tried to make the tackle, but that was just a good job of open field tackling, getting the smaller down the ground.
2nd and 9. Again, Tompkins up to a career high 171 receiving yards. Bonner throwing this one deep, has an open man. Brandon Boley brought down inside the 20.
And that's what they always tell safeties. If you're playing cover 2, you better make sure you take a peek at number 1 before you start to drift towards the middle of the field, or it's going to be a big play. And that's exactly what happened there. They ran him out with McGriff, and behind him, they snuck right up the sideline. Great play design.
46-yard gain. Utah State won 6 here. Bonner is going to hold on to it. Has some room, picks up another first down for the Aggies.
And that's another one of those things where the tempo gets to the defense. They're counting the interior. They say, okay, we have 6 guys in here. How about Bonner just go ahead and take it with his legs? I like what they're doing. They're wearing this defense down.
Once again, highlighting how big that third down conversion was on that pass to Tompkins. Led to the big play to Bowling. And now here they are, 1st and goal, Aggies.
Another light box. I wouldn't be surprised if they called another quarterback design run. There it is.
And keep it himself. Tries to make a move and goes down. Hayden Galvin with the tackle.
Hayden Galvin, they rave about him. They say that he's just a playmaker. He's not the fastest. He's not the biggest. He's not the strongest. But he's smart. And he's going to make the plays. And he's going to give the effort that they require. And good job of getting Logan Bonner on the ground there. I knew that they were going to go with another quarterback keep.
2nd and goal. Tyler Jr. back with Bonner. Fighting Hawks showing blitz. Quick pass. Bowling trying to get to the outside. Brought down at the 5.
3-on-3 up there. They brought the nickel back with the blitz. And North Dakota's defense fit that well. You have to fit it almost like a running play. Corner outside, safety outside, turn the ball back into the linebackers. Good job of getting them out of bounds.
Biggest play of the game for this North Dakota defense. Fans not cooperating. Bonner trying to quiet the crowd.
Yeah, you got to quiet them. This is home field advantage. Don't put them at a disadvantage, fans.
All right, I think they got the memo. 3rd and goal. Big play. Tyler Jr. taken down at the 2. Decision time, Dante.
I think they keep the foot on the gas once again, right? You keep the foot on the gas. This defense is huffing and puffing. They're not communicating well. All right, well, let's go for it. Let's try to go and get the 7.
Well, deja vu here. Fighting Hawks got a stop on the last possession on 4th down.
The first time they brought Josh Sturzer in, they ran the football. Let's see if they go with an RPO here, try to fool them. Maybe a little pop pass, something quick, getting Bonner outside the pocket.
Play of the game right here. 4th down and goal, 2-yard line.
Oh, they like to run it.
Prior to the snap, Utah State will take the first charge timeout of the half. The time will be extended to immediate.
Blake Anderson didn't like something there. Calls the timeout to talk things over. 9:50 to go in regulation. Big play on the way. 4th and goal for the 2. Tomorrow morning at 11:30 Eastern, CBS Sports Network kicks off a full day of college football action with special coverage of Army taking on Western Kentucky, followed by a clash in Connecticut as Purdue battles the Huskies. Then at 6:30, Houston goes head-to-head against Rice. The day wraps with an SEC and Mountain West nightcap between Vanderbilt and Colorado State. Catch all right here on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. 4th down.
I see one-on-one at the top of the screen. I think that's when you throw it to Justin McGriff at the top.
And it's a quick handoff. And the extra effort is rewarded. Calvin Tyler Jr. into the end zone to extend this lead for the Aggies.
I wanted him to throw the ball up to Justin McGriff for once, but hey, they know better than me. Stayed on the ground. Tyler Jr. in for the touchdown. He was denied initially, but that second effort helped him get in. They take the lead and the demanding score.
Another look at this play. Stopped initially, but keeps the legs churning and gets into the end zone. Connor Cole's on to add to this lead. Utah State applying the pressure. Extra point is good. The Aggies trailed 21-7 in the first half. They battled back, and they now lead by 10, 34-24. Aggies on top. Don't go anywhere. Utah State leading on CBS Sports Network.
college football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. By Kit Kat. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. And by Trulicity.
Utah State disappointing 1-5 a season ago. Blake Anderson comes in. 8th year as a head coach, first season with the Aggies, and nearly through 2 games, you're seeing what they're building here.
You're seeing what they're building. He's had a lot of help from the guys coming over in the transfer portal. 15 guys coming over in total. 4 from the Sun Belt that actually played for him at Arkansas State last year. The quarterback of the defense, Justin Rice, and the quarterback of the offense, Logan Bonner.
Nimrod kicks it off. And a short return there. Got it close to the 25, 14-yard return. And North Dakota, they need to find something here. Again, they had things rolling early in that first half. Utah State was able to figure them out a little bit.
Yeah, they were able to figure them out a little bit, but you have to know that this is a run-first offense, play action. Getting down 10 points with 9.5 minutes left, they're kind of out of their element because they're not a real drop-back pass team. They probably shot all their bullets early with the trick plays, so they're going to have to manufacture some offense and some first downs.
Schuster's had himself a good game. Back to pass, and a little bit too high there, looking for Garrett Mott.
Utah State, they confused themselves on that play. Initially, Justin Rice aligned at the wrong guy. Before the snap, they confused the offense. He almost threw the ball directly to the defense. Sometimes mistakes can be good for defense, but you don't want too many of them.
Look at Justin Rice. Tremendous player in this Aggies defense. 2nd down and 10 for the Fighting Hawks. Scoping them back with Schuster. And the pass once again. Quick throw. And it's hauled in. Brock Boltman trying to fight for extra yards and brought down.
Just a simple shallow cross, trying to get in his hands. Hopefully he can break a tackle. When you get 5 guys out into the pattern, it's easier for the defense because they know that the ball has to come out quick. Good open field tackling right now from Utah State's defense. Byron Bonds on the tackle. Good open field tackle.
9 minutes to go. North Dakota trailing by 10. Should they speed this up a little bit?
It's not in their offense to really speed it up. They did do something last week in the second half, but it's not in their comfort level.
Schuster looking deep. Bo Belquist can't quite get to it.
And Dominique Tatum, again, on the good coverage. Looks like if he goes to the next level, he'll be an outside corner. And that's what Ephraim Banda talked about. He can play corner. He can cover you up with his length, his speed, had a phenomenal spring. And they're expecting big things to him, especially since Shaq Bond didn't play today.
Bubba Schweiger not liking the execution there. Utah State. Firm control now after being down early in this game. You may have to call them the comeback kids. They've done it 2 weeks in a row. Nathan takes the fair catch. 8:37 to go in this one. Utah State, their offense hard to stop, up by 10. Utah State leading 34-24. It's time for our Pound for Pound, brought to you by Rogue Fitness. Strong second half for Utah State.
Strong second half from Devin Tompkins, and you see it, getting him the ball, good things happen. There, Tyler Jr. on the ground, second effort. You can give a lot of the credit to Paul Jackson, their strength and conditioning coach. They're out finishing North Dakota at this moment.
They trailed by 1 at halftime. North Dakota tacked on a field goal to start the 3rd quarter, and then 2 straight touchdowns from Utah State. And they lead 34-24. Hand off to Tyler Jr.
Yeah, just picked up what he could on the ground right there. It's interesting to see how Utah State will attack this possession. Will they still try to score points, knowing that they're up 10 points? Or will they just go with the ground and pound and try to wear this time down and get out of here with their 2nd win of the year?
Versatile squad. We talked to the offensive coordinator, Anthony Tucker. We talked about the altitude being an advantage at home for Utah State. Tucker said he looked at the altitude of each of the teams that they'll be facing this season to see what type of effect it will have on him. Calvin Tyler Jr. keeps his legs rolling. A little bit short of the first down marker.
And what they want to do is they want to out-tempo you. If they get this first down right here, I think you'll see a faster tempo. But, you know, it looks like they're trying to get out of here with the win, milk the clock down.
Another quick handoff, and it's Tyler Jr. First down and more. Taken down near the 40-yard line.
Brings back memories of last week. They didn't play well in the first half. They went up into the halftime down 5-6, came out with 4 straight runs in the third quarter, and they started to impose their will on the defense late in the fourth quarter. Same thing has happened here today.
19-yard gain. They're trying to get downhill on this North Dakota defense. Now they're going to air it out. Derek Wright caught for the touchdown. Huge play from the Aggies.
Why not? You're up 10 points. You want to run the clock out, but you say, we got one-on-one on the outside. We know we have the mismatch. How about we just throw it up? Touchdown, Aggies. Derek Wright back in the end zone, over the shoulder catch. Magnificent catch and throw from Logan Bonner.
41-yard pitch and catch as we take another look. I mean, that ball hung for a moment, and Wright was right there. We talked to the coaches this week. They really loved the way Derek Wright really showed up and made plays. He was one of the guys that surprised them. He's doing it once again tonight.
He did it. Touchdown, Derek Wright.
4 touchdown passes now for Logan Bonner, a career high. And it's now a 17-point advantage for Utah State.
There hasn't been much defense played. Derek Wright with the double move on the outside. Catch the ball over his shoulder. Touchdown, Aggies. They're in control of this game.
Score breakdown in this ball game between North Dakota and Utah State. 21 unanswered by the Aggies. Just got another score on a strike to Derek Wright.
Yeah, and on this strike to Derek Wright, they have North Dakota out of their comfort zone. And here you'll see it. Double move on the outside. They don't normally like to play man-to-man. You'll see the receiver up and out. And guess what? You can't get too lax on the outside. We know that you're not a man-to-man team, but you can't get lax. That double move, that one step, allowed the receiver to get behind him, and he did the rest. Made the over-the-shoulder catch, which is not easy as it seemed. Derek Wright, you look good today, man.
How fun is this offense?
It's very fun, and anybody can make a play at any time, and that's why the players love it.
Nimrod with a kickoff. An opportunity for some yards, brought down around the 35-yard line. Evan Holm on the return. And this is a very difficult offense. North Dakota's played well in this football game, but Utah State gradually is taking control, much like they did in the last 5:25 a week ago against Washington State. And then talking with head coach Blake Anderson during the week, one of the things that intrigued him about Utah State, his offense, we're going to say it again, in this altitude. Most of the teams that play this fast are in the South.
Yeah, they know they're going to wear you down, right? So coming in this altitude, they can almost guarantee it.
Scoped them back with Schuster. Schuster. Boom! Pass. The former safety saw that one coming.
Man, I saw it coming. I love those type of plays. Dominique Tatum, we talked about him all night. He's playing quarters, splitting 2 and 3 to the field. All the guys go away. You're looking back the other side of the field. I would love to be in that position right now, Michael. I don't know if he would have got up.
Bo Bellquist on the receiving end. Hey, you laid quite a few guys out.
Yeah, but that one right there, that's one you just got to, boom, hit him in the ribs. He's not getting up.
2nd and 10 for the Fighting Hawks. Schuster's thrown for 273 today. And a lot of contact there. No call. Marcus Preston was the intended receiver.
And that's one of the hardest routes to play in any level of football. Playing man-to-man on the slot. He has a lot of room to the sideline. You see all that room he has to work over there?
Too much contact?
Press into him. No, they're both pushing. You know, I'm a defensive guy. They're both pushing back and forth. You know, you have to stay engaged with him. But the thing that saved him, having his head back, looking at the ball, I think that's a good no call there. Cam Lampkin, good job on that slot fade.
3rd down and 10 for North Dakota. Schuster having to roll out, nearly brought down, and throws it out of bounds. Forced to throw it away. How about this Utah State defense?
Yeah, they're turning it on at the right time. Jalen Bannerman, he's been applying consistent pressure all night. And you know that when you get a right-hand quarterback flush to his left, it's going to be difficult for him to flip his shoulders and throw that ball back across the field. The defense is executing.
North Dakota forced to punt again. If you're just joining us, they had a big-time advantage in this game in the early going, 21-7. Utah State slowly but surely chipped away. Defense got steady. And the offense has an opportunity to add some more points after the 44-yard punt. Take a look at what Devin Tompkins has done tonight.
He's been everywhere, finding holes in the zone, outrunning guys in the secondary. And Michael, let's think about it. He was in the transfer portal when Blake Anderson took the job last year. And Blake told us he was the first guy I called. It looks like it's a great marriage to me. Big play receiver, electric, making all the plays for this offense.
That was a great phone call. And Devin Tompkins agreed to come back. Blake Anderson said it really showed the faith in the program. Logan Bonner takes a seat. Andrew Peasley in the game. 1 for 2 in that first half.
And this is what's very interesting to me, Michael. They're up 17 points, 6:30 left in the game, and they're still throwing the ball around. This is a super spread option, and they don't take their foot off the gas at all.
That was Peasley and Bonner alternating possessions last week against Washington State before Bonner really got it going in that 4th quarter. The coaching staff really loves what Peasley's doing out there.
They do, and they said that, you know, he was the hardest worker in the offseason, first guy in the weight room, first guy winning in all the sprints, and they felt like they owed him the opportunity to at least rotate in and see if he could capture the starting quarterback job. But we've seen what Logan Bonner did at the end of that game last week. 10 straight completions, game-winning touchdown. You had to go with him. And today, 390 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. I think they made the right decision.
Can't argue with it at all. Despite Peasley's hard work, the leadership, the preparation that he's shown out there. Bonner, again, coming over from Arkansas State with Blake Anderson, has done some tremendous things in 2 weeks. Peasley rolling out on 3rd and 12, throws it underneath. Savon Scarver with the catch.
Just sitting on the sideline, easy catch. And that's what Peasley does a lot better than Logan Bonner. He gets out of trouble, and he throws very well on the run. Very accurate sidearm pass. Savon Scarver with his 2nd catch of the night.
Shy of the first down by a couple of yards. And the offense is going to stay out there on 4th and 2.
4th and 2 in your own area. 5 minutes left to go in the game. This is very unconventional. They really want to keep their foot on the gas, and they're doing it. Okay, that's about right.
Call the timeout.
30 seconds.
Expect they'll pull out the punt team after this. They are changing the culture here at Utah State. Another thing that brought Blake Anderson here, last season notwithstanding when they were 1-5, they had a lot of success. 8 bowl games in 9 years. A lot of success with this Utah State program. So they're trying to put last season in the rearview mirror and get back on a winning track.
Yeah, they're trying to get back on a winning track, but they haven't had any consistency.
No.
Special teams coach in and out 7 years. Defensive coordinator 5 years. Offensive coordinator 4 years. So this is the first time that they've had somebody, right, for a while that's going to stick here and make sure that this system is implemented. Brought a lot of transfers in, brought his own guys from Arkansas State, running his system. And if you're a Utah State fan, you remember 2 years ago, they were like #2 in the country, averaging 42.5 points a game. It looks like they're trying to get back to those winning ways and scoring points.
Well, they will punt here. Stephen Kotzenle puts it through. Takes a Utah State bounce. Inside the 20. Nice punt from Stephen Kotzenle from Melbourne, Australia. Played soccer and Australian rules football. Now, as for North Dakota, again, they haven't played an FBS school since 2018. Haven't had a win against an FBS program since 2015. They're ranked in the top 10 of all 3 FCS polls. They showed us a lot tonight.
They showed us a lot. They started this game extremely fast. I think that they had Utah State on their heels. 3 consecutive scores that ended in the end zone. But then you have Utah State. They fought back. They bounced back, and they're up 17.
Schuster to throw. Gets it to Skopna. Quick strike out of bounds.
Something positive to get the drive going, getting Skopna underneath. You have to take shots downfield. There's not much time left in this game. You have to throw the ball over their head, and you better believe Utah State knows that. Look for a pressure package.
They got some plays downfield early, but since then, Utah State's defense tightened up, and Schuster's had to throw underneath quite a bit. There's another strike. Marcus Preston brought down at about the 42-yard line.
Marcus Preston did a good job of finding the open area there, and Tommy Schuster is good on the run, keeping his eyes downfield. They're going to need a lot more than that.
Dom Tatum brought him down after the 16-yard gain. 1st and 10. Schuster, Skopna wasn't looking for it.
No, he wasn't. He was going to get lit up anyway. They had Cash Gilliam bearing down on him. It's probably good that that ball went to the dirt.
Cash Gilliam there.
And they talk a lot about Cash. I'm sorry. They talk a lot about Cash. He played the position I played in college. This Utah State defense is what I played at Ohio State. That's called the star position. It's the nickel. You have to be a defensive lineman, take on 2 blocks. You have to blitz the quarterback, a defensive end. You have to play man-to-man. You have to be a corner. You have to tackle on open field and be a safety. He has to play every position.
2nd down and 10. Schuster having to get away. And it's incomplete. Great pressure right there. Marcus Moore breathing down Schuster's neck.
Transfer. Another guy that was in the transfer portal from UCLA. Beats the double team. Interior pressure. Which better way to get pressure on the quarterback than directly up the middle?
Graduate senior from Pasadena, California. 3rd and 10 now, under 4 minutes to go in regulation. 41-24. Utah State showing why their offense is as good as advertised. Defense showing some things lately in this 2nd half. Schuster has some time. Gets it away. Oh, it's a nice grab.
And what's so good about that play is it was initially covered well by the defense. Once Schuster started to step up in the pocket and attack the defense, you'll see guys start to come towards him, opening up that lane.
Great route. Jack Wright hauled that one in. 1st down and 10 after the 3rd down conversion. It's Skopna now with the grab. Gets another 1st down.
Yeah, they're chipping away, but still the clock is rolling. You're down 3 scores. You need quick strike ability. It's not really in their DNA to be able to throw the ball over your head, but they have to do what they have to do. They need to get a big play in the end zone really quickly and maybe an onside kick.
Skopna leading North Dakota in catches tonight. And another pass right there, complete. Bo Belquist. A touchdown tonight.
Yeah, freshman All-American last year. They raved about him. Has about 5-6 catches tonight. Made some big plays early with the touchdown catches. And Tommy Schuster continuing to move outside the pocket, making it tough on the defense.
2nd down. Schuster once again. And brought down at the 5-yard line.
Short catch over the field. They want to go hurry up here, get it into the end zone. Maybe some type of pick route at the bottom. They're playing a lot of man coverage.
Schuster already a career high in passing. Can't complete that one there. 2nd and goal. Again, Schuster on the night, 336 passing yards. That's a new career high. A touchdown and 1 pick. Justin Rice applying the pressure there.
Yeah, consistently. He's always in the picture. When you turn that film on after game day, you know who gave their max effort. And that's what Blake Anderson said he took from the game last week. They made a lot of mistakes. Yeah, they did. But it was the effort. They didn't know what type of effort they would get from these guys. I think they know now.
Schuster on 2nd and goal, and it's picked up. There's that man. Justin Rice leaping over Schuster and taken down at the 41-yard line. Right on cue.
2nd interception of the night. He's been flying around. He has double-digit tackles. He has a tackle for loss, 2 interceptions. I think we know who the leader of this defense is. It's Justin Rice. He's always around the ball, the ultimate playmaker. He's not even supposed to make that play.
The hurdle as well. Come on now. 2 interceptions on the game for Justin Rice. Had 1 off a deflection earlier in the game, and then great hands there.
Looked like he's putting his bid in to be Defensive Player of the Year in the Mountain West Division.
36-yard return after the pick. Justin Rice having himself a ball game. Peasley back in, has some running room. Space.
That'll do it.
Andrew Peasley, touchdown. 59 yards.
Design quarterback runs. You have a light box. That's what this offense does for you. It stretches you out. It makes you put number 2, 6 in the box, design quarterback runs, and Peasley had the speed and the talent with his legs to get it done.
2 dangerous quarterbacks for Utah State. Bonner's done it with his arm, 390 yards, career high 4 touchdowns. And you just saw a 59-yard scamper for a score from Andrew Peasley.
Michael, do you go back to rotating the quarterbacks now?
No, I think what you said earlier. And the right call with Bonner, but you have to find spots for Peasley. Extra point is good for Connor Coles. And this lead has extended 47-24. Peasley putting on the Jets. Great block from Josh Sturzer in there. Justin Rice getting some love after his interception set up that score by Peasley. Look out, Mountain West Conference. This is a different Utah State squad.
Yeah, that's a lot different than what people thought they were going to be this year. They had them ranked 11th in the Mountain West. I think they need to move them up. They're going to scare a lot of people this year.
Very different from the squad that we saw a season ago, showing a lot of things again in this game against North Dakota. A season ago, they were losing games by an average of 20 points per contest. Again, a 1-5 effort a season ago. Different look now with the transfers, different energy. You talked a little bit earlier, Dante, about the coaching staff taking pride in how hard this team practices. You mentioned they run as much as any team in the country, and all that condition and all that will pay off.
X's and O's are all good, but until you give full effort and you see guys giving full effort to the ball, you don't really have a team. They have a team in Utah State.
Alvin goes out of bounds. (48-24).
Utah State.
Aggies.
Ball to take at the 35-yard line by rule. First down.
(48-24), 2:14 to go. 21 points in this 4th quarter for Utah State as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Next Saturday they'll take on Air Force and then matchups with Boise State, BYU, UNLV, Colorado State, and then Hawaii. Quincy Vaughn in the quarterback.
Looks like they're going to continue to run the ball, taking out Tommy Schuster. You don't want to put him in harm's way, knowing that he's going to have to like throw the ball, drop back pass to even get anything going. And they pretty much conceded. This game is pretty much over, but you want to see them finish the game the right way. Utah State feels the same.
And North Dakota is going to be a problem as well in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Tied for the conference title a season ago, made it to the quarterfinals of the FCS playoffs. A lot of positive things with this football team, this score notwithstanding. Jack Wright making some plays, getting a first down past midfield.
Still continuing to get the ball out quick, but you can still see the effort from Utah State. Look at all the guys pursuing from the inside. That tells you a lot about a football team. Yeah, we know the game is over, but are you guys still giving full effort to the ball? I can attest to that. Yes, they are.
Quite the entertaining game and worth the wait after an hour-plus long delay due to lightning, and the lights went out in the venue as well. It's been an entertaining ball game. Another handoff. Clemson with the carry, short of the first down.
And even like last week, this game wasn't perfect. Utah State made a lot of mistakes early. They had bad eyes and discipline in the secondary. But the mark of a good team is, can you make adjustments on the sideline? Can you persevere and get back in the game? I would say yes. They had to give up 21 points in the first quarter, and look at the score now, 24-48.
And as the competition gets better for Utah State as the season goes along, one of the things they're going to have to clean up is avoiding slow starts.
Yeah, you can't have slow starts when you play good football teams. And, you know, Utah State, you know, they're building something here. I see the culture change. I think people around the country are starting to see the culture change as well. It just shows how good of a coach Blake Anderson is, and his coaching staff, they're phenomenal.
And that is going to do it for here. North Dakota going to run out the clock. What a second half by Utah State. 28 unanswered points in the second half. They trailed 24-20, and they win this ball game 48-24. Devin Tompkins, big-time plays in this game. Career high in receiving yards for him. 8 catches for 172 yards. Logan Bonner, 390 passing yards. Career high 4 touchdowns. Dante, final thoughts on this one?
My final thoughts is Utah State has a football team. And if you thought they were going to be in the basement of the Mountain West, you have another thing coming. With this stretch offense, stretching you laterally and vertically, they're going to be a tough out for anybody that they face.
They were voted last in the preseason poll, the Mountain Division of the Mountain West Conference, turning heads after the first 2 weeks. For Dante Whitner and our entire CBS crew, I'm Michael Gray. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. So long from Logan. After the break, we'll send it back to our New York studio for Inside College Football.